This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
I can be perfectly honest with you guys. Probably 2 years ago, I was on the verge of just hating the wrestling business because of the trap I was in, the job I was in, the pressure I was in, and it was the work schedule no one will ever understand. Back in those days, we were covering the entire planet, and you would go out for 2 weeks and come all the way back to the States and do a TV, and then you would go out on another 8 or 9 day run, and you got to see your family just occasionally. And it's a very, very difficult business. And I loved this business since I was 8 years old. And I had gotten to the point where I was just about ready to just hang it up. And thank God for both Tony and myself, who had a couple of conversations before we came back to work with AEW. And I tell you what, it's been nothing but a pleasure. I can't tell Tony Khan enough times. And I've already got a job. This is not me just sucking ass.
Yeah.
But he has treated me nicer as a man and as a human being and a former talent and a current mouthpiece for Cody Rhodes. He made me feel good about the business again, guys, which made me turn around and want to do anything that you guys want or try to do it so we can pass that on and you guys enjoy the business again as well.
Yeah, very well said. He's a great leader for us. And when you have a person who's a great leader that makes you care about your job, you do better, you work better. So just a story back in 2017, I believe it was, maybe 2016, the WWE came to Phillips Arena. And I got in touch with Arn, and he said, "I'll get you backstage." So I'm thinking, maybe I'd like to work backstage as an agent or a producer or something. And I walked backstage to the room that Arn and Scott Armstrong was in, and Fit Finley and Malenko and Jamie Noble. And it was like a fucking morgue. Those guys were they were like fucking in a bad mood. And I walked away from there and says, "No, I don't want any part of this, buddy." But it's so unlike that now, what we got backstage. So yeah, he's changed the business for us. And that's why I get so pissed off when people say bad things about him online and on Twitter and on social media. It blows me away. It fucking blows me away that people out there want companies to fail. Why would you want that? Why would you want any company to fail? I don't want any company to fail. I don't want any person to fail in any walk of life. I want everybody to be successful. So I don't get that. And so anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on here, but I agree with everything Arn says. It's just great being backstage.
And how it transfers to you guys. And let me just say this, because I haven't said it yet. It is not lost on me what time it is, Eastern time. These are work nights for a lot of people. A lot of people have early wake ups. The fact that you guys showed up here tonight is the reason we love you and we love wrestling fans, and we're honored to be here this time of night. So if we didn't feel good about the business, if I was in the place that I was at 2 years ago, we wouldn't be having this conversation because I'd be off the radar. I'd be fishing in Aruba or something. But
damn,
it allows us to pass
that sounds
on.
better.
Well, I'm still going to do that, but just not tonight. So thank you guys for all being here late. And we appreciate it.
Corey, and thanks for keeping your shirt on, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I appreciate y'all allowing me the time to talk. And sincerely, Tony, I know we bullshit each other a lot, but I still mark out when we talk, man. And I appreciate everything y'all do.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got a fan for life, man. I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all having me.
This is my walk-in closet that I do a stupid little wrestling podcast from. But thank you once again to put it all in a bow on it. Thank you both so much. Thank you, Lauren, for hosting this. Thank you, ad-free shows. Just know that you guys impact people's lives in much more meaningful ways.
And you are the reason, people like you, that we're here tonight.
Yep, that's right.
You just summed it up, my friend.
Yeah.
There's a bond between wrestlers and announcers and fans that most of us aren't even aware of, until we hear something like that. And it might as well have been that we went to the same high school. You just personalized everything that we do and everything that wrestling fans do. I can't say any better than that. So Thank you for that.
Well said, Arn. I just, Moose, what you said just now makes what we do all worth it. Because we're just like all of you guys. Arn was a wrestling fan. I was a wrestling fan, but when someone says to me, you're the voice of my childhood, and they say, oh, I'm sure you hear that all the time. I say, yeah, I do. But I appreciate hearing it because it makes my job, makes me what I do seem worth it. So thank you for saying that.
Sometimes you get burnout with a system, and it doesn't matter if it was WCW. Like I said, I was there 12 years. I was with WWE 19 years. Let's face it, everybody runs out of ideas, and there's only so much you can do. There's only so many moves that there are with all the variations that there are today. But, it's pretty simple business. And sometimes your mindset, you just get burnt out on seeing wrestling. And you get to a point with a certain product, you really get burnt out. So this was a blessing, and I guess it was a curse too. Ever since I broke into business in 1982, I have never been without a job. Most people quit, get fired. They spend 6-8 months away from the business. They show back up. They have another run. I never had a break. I never had a run until I got canned and with the WWE. And man, you burn out. You run out of stuff, and your creativity just, hey, I can't think of anything new. So it happens, no problem. Main thing is, which a lot of guys don't do, is prepare for that day. Save for a rainy day is not just a slogan in our business.
Oh,
I get it. It's a wrestling podcast, but he's saving us money on our mortgage. Do you really trust this process? The reviews don't lie. 5-star review after 5-star review. We make it fast, we make it easy, and it's no cost or obligation. Give us a shot to earn your business. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did, especially if you like keeping more of your own money. You don't need perfect credit or money out of your pocket, so what are you waiting for? Hurry to savewithconrad.com.
Well, I definitely hear you on that one. I mean, like what you guys have done. First of all, let me just thank both of you guys for taking the time to do this. I love everything about ad-free shows and everything about your podcast and all of Conrad's podcasts very much. It really means a lot to me. It really brightens my day. The pandemic got me working extra, and I'm really grateful that I really got these podcasts to listen to, because I've always been a big wrestling fan. Really appreciate everything you guys do, all you've done for the fans, and especially doing this right now. Normally Wednesday night is drinking night with the missus, but I just said, I got to go do the Zoom real quick. So I'm leaving her downstairs all by herself, talking to God knows who right now. Yeah. Saying,
I would probably guarantee you she's drinking without you.
Oh, definitely. I got to catch up with her. Yeah, she already, yeah.
Drink heavily, my friend.
After this, I probably got to help carry her upstairs.
Well, hey, if you've got a woman that will drink with you in the middle of the week, hang on to her, brother. That's solid.
Man, that's good.
That is solid.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. But thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.